Jess and welcome to my channel. Guys, so for today's video I'm going to share with you how I made this wood pumpkin wagon. This project is inspired in a wagon that I saw on Kirkland stores. I think it's a super unique piece but super out of my budget. So I decided to recreate this piece using Dollar Tree items. And I want to tell you that a few months ago I made a wood wagon and a wheelbarrow using Dollar Tree items as well. So I'm going to leave those links on the description box of this video if you are interested. So guys, I really hope that you like this video. I'm so happy how this project turned out. So if you like it, you can give me a big thumbs up because that really helps to support my channel. And if you are new here and you like DIYs, home decor, trash to treasure, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you hit the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you want to see how I made this wood pumpkin wagon using Dollar Tree items, just keep watching. Hola mis amores, bienvenidos a mi canal nuevamente. Muy contenta porque estés aquí un día más conmigo. Y para el video de hoy voy a estar compartiendo cómo pueden hacer este wagon que ven por aquí. Es en forma de calabaza y es en madera. Este proyecto es inspirado en un artículo que vi en la tienda de Kirkland. Era súper bonito, pero realmente estaba demasiado caro para mi gusto. Así que decidí recrearlo utilizando materiales de Dollar Tree. Y mis amores, les quiero dejar saber que yo anteriormente he hecho otros wagons. Hice un wagon y un wheelbarrow, una carretilla. Así que voy a estar dejando esos links en la descripción de este video para que puedan ir a verlos. Realmente me gustó el resultado final de este proyecto y espero de todo corazón que a ustedes también les guste. Si es así, me pueden dejar un bonito like porque le ayudan demasiado a que mi canal siga creciendo. Ya que si son nuevos por aquí y les gustan los DIYs, las decoraciones de hogar y los trash to treasure, asegúrate de suscribirte a mi canal y activar esa campanita de notificaciones para que ese teléfono te notifique cada vez que yo suba un nuevo video. Y si quieres ver cómo hice mi decoración de hoy utilizando materiales de Dollar Tree, solo quédate viendo.
Okay guys, so for today's video we are going to use this wooden pumpkin table decor, which seemed perfect to create this wagon because it has a double pumpkin and has a space to place flowers. The first thing I'm going to be doing is using this scrapbook paper that simulates wood, and I'm going to measure cutting the size of the pumpkin. To paste my scrapbook paper, I will use some Mod Podge and I will place it on the side of the pumpkin. And then I put the paper, and you should try to remove all the air bubbles that it has. Then place another layer of Mod Podge on the top of the paper. This will create a protective layer for your project and to make it look better. You must let it dry very well, and now I will use a knife to cut all the paper that protrudes from our pumpkin. You should trace the pumpkin first on the paper, then cut and paste it, but I like to do it this way because I make sure I don't make any mistakes at the time of cutting and that the perfect shape is left. But this is only a personal preference. I will be lining the other side, but as you realize, my paper is smaller than the pumpkin. So I cut it in half and I'm going to put a piece of scrapbook paper on each side of the pumpkin. In the center of the pumpkin, I will not have anything, but it's fine because we are going to cover it later. From there, I will do the same steps, place a layer of Mod Podge, place the paper, take out the air bubbles, place another layer of Mod Podge, and let it dry, and then you can cut the edges of the pumpkin. In the center, I will make a design. I will use this placemat and I will overturn the pumpkin to be able to trace the shape. Then I will draw like an oval, but I did not make it perfect. It looks a little bit weird, but I like that way because I think it looks more rustic. I'm going to cut it and trace it so I can have an oval on each side of the pumpkins. I will paint them using my metallic silver spray paint and let them dry. I want to give that wagon a galvanized touch, so I think this is a perfect piece and I'm going to use it for that. As always, I use my Peter gray and white paint and I will apply it to the placemat by creating stains with my brush, and I'm going back and forth in colors until I get the galvanized look that I like. And I will use the burnt umber color, and with this sponge I will apply it on the edges to create an older look, and I will do the same in my two ovals. I will also be using the same burnt umber paint and painting all the wood at the base and inside and behind each pumpkin. This is just to make the colors look more uniform and the wagon looks better. Now to stick this galvanized part, I will use my hot glue gun and stick them in the center of the pumpkin. On this side, you can see that by hitting the placemat, we can cover that part of the pumpkin that had no scrapbook paper. For the handle of the wagon, I will use this wooden round dowel from Walmart, and I'm going to cut it in half with these dog nail scissors that are great for cutting things that are circular. It just makes it much easier. Then I will be painting it with the same burnt umber color. And I will also be painting these wooden Jenga blocks from Dollar Tree. To stick the handle, I will use a lot of hot glue. To wait for it to remain diagonally, I will hit 3 pieces of popsicle sticks from side to side of the pumpkin, and this will make it stronger. Don't worry so much if you have a little mess with the hot glue like me, because when you paint it, you will not notice. I will stick the wooden block to the handle of the pumpkin with hot glue. Now I will be using these metal fall leaves that I had, placed jute core, and I will be sticking them in the center at the top of the pumpkin. I will also make a bow with jute core and stick it on the top of where I put the jute core from the leaves. This is just to give the wagon a nice touch, and I love how it looks. Now the other part of the project will be the wheels, and you could use a lot of things like medicine caps like I did. They are the perfect size, but to make them look more real, I will cut that part that protrudes from the lid with my Dremel. And this Dremel is excellent for crafts like this, so in the description box of the video I leave the link where you can get it. It's super easy to cut, and then I'm going to sand the edges so they look better. You must do the same with all the medicine caps that will be the 4 wheels of your wagon. To form the spokes of the wheel, I will use these toothpicks and I will measure and cut them in the size I need them. And I will use it as a guide to cut several of these for all my wheels. From there, I'm going to use 4 of these drawing pins and I'm going to cut the sharp part. And I'm going to put super glue and start sticking the toothpicks. I'm going to stick one of these toothpicks that serve as a center, but the rest of the toothpicks, I'm going to cut it in half. To glue them, you can use tweezers, and in this way, I avoid sticking my fingers with this glue. It happens to me before and it's not fun at all. I'm going to put a total of 8 spokes on each wheel. And you should let them dry for a long time before touching them. And to hang them inside the wheels and stick them, I'm going to use hot glue just because it's faster. Now I'm going to paint each of the wheels in front and behind with my burnt umber color to cover those colors that it has. And I wanted to put a little gray color to give a nice touch. To glue them to my wagon, I will use super glue gel and I will place it only where the wheel makes contact with the wooden base that has the wagon. You should try to keep them at the same weight so that your wagon is right when you stand it up. Before hitting the other 2 wheels on the other side, you should let those dry very well to prevent them from moving or taking off. And finally, you can put whatever you want inside of your wagon, and I decide to put those wheats from Dollar Tree. And that will be all for our project. Oh my god, I love how it looks. It looks super cute, but at the same time, I think it looks super rustic. I think it's a perfect size and it's very cheap to do. I love the touch that the wheat color give it, and I'm super excited. I really hope you like it and you give me a big thumbs up, and you can share this video with friends and family. And guys, I also want to show you how I decorate the wagon that I made a while ago for this fall season. I combined the pumpkin buffalo check with greenery and white deer antlers. And I also decorated my wheelbarrow with some cotton balls, greenery, and foxtail from Walmart. And I will leave both of these links in the description and at the end of this video. And guys, remember, you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. See you this Sunday with my 5 minutes crafting video. Mwah! Love you so much. Bye.